Global dropshipping e-commerce is one of the most stable online business you can run from Nigeria or from anywhere else in the world. It is the one business that every Nigerian should push to learn and know about. With global dropshipping business, you are doing business globally with customers from the USA, the UK, Europe, Canada, Australia, and many more. Global dropshipping has a low cost and overhead, unmatched scalability and variety, and geographical flexibility. In this video, I will be teaching you how to build and operate a strong global dropshipping business using my own model and approach, including how to find customers and generate sales. Take your time to watch this video and watch it till the end. The value you will gain from this video is plenty, so stick around.
Working hard to feed this hunger. Whoa. Suffer through the ice cold winter to the heat of the summer. Tell me what I gotta do to earn a meal. Standing on the picket line, still waiting for a deal. Head downtown looking for a job, if that's what you call it. Down on my hands and knees in the bathroom stall, scraping out a toilet. An honest living is hard earned, but I know there's hope for me. Praying for a change to come one day, saying, God, can you please give me something to believe in.
All right, so first I'm going to start by explaining what global dropshipping is. Okay, so global dropshipping, you are promoting your supplier's products. They are your supplier's products, not your own, because you haven't paid for it. So you are promoting your supplier's product. That is what you're doing. Okay, so it is a retail fulfillment model where you sell products, right, to customers worldwide without ever holding physical inventory. Okay. When a customer, all right, when a customer makes a purchase, the customer pays you, the customer buys from you. All right. You then buy the item from your third party supplier. All right. From the third party supplier, from your supplier, basically. Often in another country, who then ships it directly to the customer. So your supplier will deliver the product directly to the customer. It doesn't come to you. You don't do the delivery. Okay. That admin work, that operation aspect, is not for you to do. All right. Your supplier will handle that. Okay. You just provide them with your customer's address. Okay. So in a nutshell, that is drop shipping. It is a retail fulfillment model. Okay. So your supplier has priced the product. So I'm going to give an example. Let's call the product, let's say we're selling a projector, a portable projector. All right. So portable projector. Your supplier is pricing the projector at $50. Okay. That is what I priced it at. Now, you are going to start promoting this projector and looking for customers. All right. The projector is still with the supplier. You have not paid the supplier anything. You're going to promote and find customers. All right. But before you do that, you have to add your profit. You have to add your profit because this is drop shipping. This is not affiliate marketing. All right. We are not waiting to receive a percentage. No, we're going to add our profit to that price. All right. And let's say, let me assume you can add any profit you like, but I'm going to add $50 to that price. or just to make it easy for you to tell, I'm going to add $40 to that price. Okay. So I'm going to add $40 profit to this supplier's price of $50. All right. And I will sell, okay, I will then sell the product, so the projector, for $90. So what I'm looking for now is I'm trying to find a customer that will pay me $90 for the projector. That is what I'm looking for. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to find customers, because if you don't find customers, you can't make money and you can't generate sales. I will show you exactly how I do it, right? Everything will be revealed. Now, the selling price is $90. Okay. So if I find a customer that pays me or willing to pay me $90 for the portable projector, okay, once I receive the money, I would take out my profit of $40. I will take it out. Okay. Then the remaining $50, the remaining money left, I will pay it to the supplier. Now I have money to pay to the supplier because my customer has paid me. Now I will pay to the supplier, to the $50. Okay. Then I would give them the customer's address for them to deliver that projector to the customer. Very simple, very straightforward business. Okay. This is the business of middlemen. You know exactly what Uber does, Chowvec, DoorDash, those guys, the game of the middlemen, right? They make money in between. That is exactly what you're doing. You're connecting a buyer to a supplier. Okay, you're the middleman, right? And you're taking profit and making money in between. That is it. That is drop shipping. All right. So now, what is e-commerce? Because global drop shipping is a subset of e-commerce. It's a subcategory of e-commerce. E-commerce covers almost everything you can think about. Okay. So what is e-commerce? E-commerce, in a short form, e-commerce is the short form for electronic commerce. Okay. So any trading happening online over the internet is e-commerce. Anything at all. All right. So it is the buying and selling of goods or services using the internet. So anytime you transact or you do business over the internet, you are doing e-commerce. Anything at all. Whether it's WhatsApp, whether it's social media ads, whether it's someone just message you from nowhere, you are doing e-commerce. All right. So in 2026, it is no longer just a channel for many. It is the default way to shop. For some people, they just shop online, right? That is convenience for them. They don't have the time to start going to stores, going to physical locations, going to the market. They just shop online. It's just easier for them. So, it has become the default way for some people to shop. All right. Accounting for over 20% of the global retail spending. Okay. While most people think of e-commerce as ordering a physical product from a website, it actually covers any transaction, anyone that starts or ends online, including digital downloads, so ebooks. You're selling ebooks is e-commerce, right? You're doing it over the internet. You find a customer over the internet and they pay you. It's e-commerce, right? You're doing software as a service. You're a software engineer. You created an app, and customers that you don't know from around the world are paying you to use your app. It is e-commerce. You're transacting online. You're doing commerce, which is business online. Okay. Even peer-to-peer auctions, which is, you're selling on eBay, selling on Konga, selling on Jumia, selling on Amazon. That is e-commerce. Okay. That is e-commerce. So any business or any commerce done online is e-commerce. Whether you're a software engineer, whether you sell on Amazon or Jumia, whether you sell through your website, whether you don't have a website but you sell through your Instagram page, you don't have social media page, but you magically sell through your WhatsApp using influencers, you are doing e-commerce. Okay? And our firm is Winston Pedigree, and we are a global expert. Okay? Global expert in global dropshipping and e-commerce. All right, over 12 to 15 years of experience helping people build their e-commerce and global dropshipping businesses. All right, this is what we do, our bread and butter. Okay. All right, so we've talked about global dropshipping and e-commerce now. All right, let us talk about, so I'm going to cancel that. So let us talk about common sense, right? Now I want to compare global dropshipping and e-commerce, global dropshipping specifically, to other kinds of businesses around. Because some people are doing other businesses and they might be thinking, well, why should I leave my business or why should I jump on global dropshipping? Why should I choose this over this that I'm doing? I'm going to break things down, okay, and make you have it, make you understand it, all right? For common sense, right? It's going to be so common sense. You ask yourself, why am I struggling here? Why am I hustling here? Why am I sweating here when I should just do this, all right? I'm going to break it down for you. Common sense. Common sense. Okay. So global dropshipping versus the other local physical businesses that people engage in. Okay. So we're going to run through this points to tell the difference. Now, startup and operational cost. Startup and operational cost. So you're looking at, for global dropshipping, you're looking at low fees, no physical rent, low capital, minimum initial investment, because we are not buying stocks, we're not buying product or upfront, we're not ordering in bulk, we're not buying wholesale, we're not importing. Okay, we don't need to buy a container and wait 9 weeks for it to get to us. We are not doing all that. Okay, so for physical business, you will typically deal with high rent, utilities. All right, your water bill, your light bill, electricity bill, right? Expensive. High overhead, significant capital required. Okay, so physical businesses I'm talking about is typically be your coffee shops, restaurant and diners, bakeries. For service, any service businesses, barber shop, um, dry cleaning, laundry, auto repair shops, car wash. When it comes to retail, to be your let's see, your clothing and boutiques, hardware stores, convenience stores, so your mini marts, your mini kiosk here and there, supermarket, bookstores, right? All these businesses require upfront investment, typically significant, right? You have to rent a place, pay 1 year or 2 years upfront. Then you have to buy stock, renovate the place, even, okay, possibly hire staff, significant amount of upfront investment before you go into them. Global dropshipping, you have less. Okay. Now, audience and market reach. Um, with global dropshipping, it is global. All right. Unlimited global audience. You can sell everywhere. I can sell in Japan. I can sell to somebody in Brazil. I can turn around and sell to somebody in the US, sell to somebody in Canada, sell to somebody in Australia, in Europe. I have significant more market base and customer base than you operating within a local physical presence environment. Okay, so limited local customer base, geography bound. I have more reach than you doing global dropshipping. Okay, even if we are selling the same products, right? You are dealing with a local market. I'm dealing with global market. I would make more and sell more than you. All right, inventory risk. All right, your capital is tied to your stock. It is, right? You've bought your product now. You've stocked them. Okay, that thing that is sitting on your shelf is money, unrealized money. Until you sell them and somebody gives you cash, you don't have money, right? You don't. Money is just sitting down there. High operational risk. Expired or unsold goods. Now, imagine if your stock is sitting there for 10 months, nobody's buying. 2 years, nobody's buying. Okay, or the trend has passed. What would you do then? All right, or if your stock has an expiry date, it expires. That is money gone and money lost. Okay, that is the risk you have to deal with. The high operational risk you have to deal with when you operate like those kind of businesses I just mentioned, like physical businesses I just mentioned. In comparison to my global dropshipping online business, I don't, especially when it's dropshipping, I don't deal with inventory management. I don't touch boxes. I don't step foot in the warehouse. I don't have to deal with couriers. Right, very minimal product waste on my side. I'm the middle guy, and I'm just selling and making profits in between. That is exactly what I'm doing with global dropshipping. Okay, inventory and thus cost. So high overhead, significant capital required, low single product management when it comes to this. Okay, um, my fulfillment, what I'm doing operations wise, is very smooth. Right, I'm just the middle guy. So okay, my job is to market and promote. All right, okay, that's it. But my suppliers are the ones handling. They're the ones handling the inventory. They're the ones handling the products. Really, truly. Okay, it's not me. Right? Operations and lifestyle. I can work from anywhere. Automated system. I can work from anywhere. Right, in the world. As long as I have my laptop, my phone, the internet, I can do business and transact from anywhere. If you are running a physical business, can you? I can do business 24 hours. Can you? Or do you have a opening and closing time? Okay, can you? So how much money are you making in that case then? All right. So constant on-site management. You go into your store, go into your shop, you go into your office. Um, the light bulb in your toilet is not working. You have to fix that. The water is not running. You have to deal with that. Staffing challenges. Your staff has stolen something. The courier guy that you're dealing with decided to not deliver the package. Right? You're looking at you're tracking him on your phone, and you find that there is no more. It's no more within your state. He's in another state. He has taken off with your product. Right? Those are the challenges. Those are the things you deal with in a typical physical business. I don't deal with that. Right? I'm like your Uber. I'm like your child. I don't have to deal with that. I'm the middle guy in between. But this time around, I control my own time, my own business. All right, I control, and I still make more money because my scalability. I'm leveraging my suppliers' stock capacity. Okay, scalability and growth. Right, so rapid and easily scalability, lower cost of for new markets. If you want to expand your beauty salon, what do? You have to set up a new location. That is a money. Basically, that is tons of money that have to go into that. If you want to expand to another city, what do? You have to set up that again. If I want to expand to another city, I just literally switch the location of my ads from that city to that. That's all. That's what I do, right? But if I want to sell to Chicago now, I'm selling to New Yorkers, so people in New York, and I want to sell to Chicago now. What do? I just either I add Chicago to my New York ad, or I create a new ad targeting people in Chicago. That is all I have to do. If I want to go to Houston, the same thing. If I want to go to London, United Kingdom, the same thing. I don't have to move my whole operations or move myself and start setting up a new right chain or a structure or supply chain or delivery chain or even a physical store just to deliver and serve to people in those cities. I don't have to do that. All right. So it is easier for me to scale. It is easier for me to enter new markets. Why it is easier for me to scale is that I am leveraging my number two things, right? I'm doing two leveragings. I'm leveraging my customers' funds or my customers' payments to fund new supplies, to fund the others. Okay? Like I told you, I don't have the $50 to pay my supplier for the product, but I have a customer willing to pay me $90 for the product. The customer pays me $90, I remove my $40 profit, and I pay the supplier $50. It's leveraging. All right. On the other side, I'm also leveraging my suppliers stock capacity. If my supplier has 20,000 of the products, so 20,000 projectors, I'm looking at that and saying, I'm looking at that from the angle of, if I can find 20,000 customers, that is money to be made. Even though I have not given my supplier a dime, I've not paid them anything, I'm leveraging their stock. If I can find 20,000 customers to pay me, that is money to be made. Because I'll just remove my profit and pay my supplier. And he will deliver the product, or they will deliver the product directly to my customer. I'll provide them my customer's address. Okay, that is exactly, all right, that is exactly it. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to explain a bit more about leveraging. How do we use dropshipping to leverage? And I just explained a bit about it, but let us look into it proper. Okay, so unveiling the leverage in dropshipping. Unveiling the leverage in dropshipping. Number one, leveraging customer payments to fund supply. Number two, leveraging supplier product stock capacity. Okay, so I'm going to use this to illustrate. I'm selling a product that is $100. All right. My profit on that product is $30. That means I'm buying it from the supplier for $70. I have not paid the supplier yet. I just know the supplier's price. Okay. Now, I find a customer, right? I go searching for a customer. I find a customer that would pay me $100 for that product. Okay. I've received the customer's payment. It is in my bank account. I have it. I remove my profit of $30. All right. I use the remaining $70 to do what? To pay the supplier. That is me leveraging customers' fund. What that tells you is that I don't need to have, for example, somebody in Nigeria that wants to import 20,000 projectors. What do you think they will do? They'll pay upfront, buy a container, put the products inside, or rent a container, put the products inside, stock the container, full containers, and import it into Nigeria, pay custom fees and all those stuff. That's what they have to do. That means they have to have the capital for the full 20,000 projectors. They have to have the money for that 20,000 projectors. They have to have it and pay them upfront. Okay. Okay. I can make the same amount or even more and sell that same 20,000 projectors without having anything close to the funds that guy has, without having any of the funds the person has. Why? I would leverage my customer's payment. That is what I would do. Okay. So that is exactly what is happening here. I don't have the $70 to pay my supplier for the product. So I go and promote and find the customer. Once I find that customer, the customer pays me $100. Okay. I'll take out my $30 profit and I'll pay my supplier $70. Okay. I'll pay my supplier the $70. Okay. And provide them with the customer's address so they deliver the product directly to the customer. Okay, so I don't handle the delivery courier. My supplier takes care of it. I've earned my $30 profit, and I've paid the supplier the $70 profit. My customer has received their product. Everybody wins in this case. Okay, so now let's look at number two. So leveraging supplier product stock capacity. All right, what am I doing? Supplier warehouse. Supplier has a warehouse. Okay, stock products. Let's say 20,000 projectors the supplier has in their warehouse. Okay, I don't have the money to pay them upfront for the 20,000 projectors. I don't. Okay, but I want to make money. I'm not looking at that 20,000 projectors and saying, okay, let me just sell one or two or five. I'm just thinking to myself, because I am drop shipping, man, if I can find 20,000 customers willing to pay me pay me $100, which is the price I will be selling it, and in each transaction I make $30. Do you know how much I'll be walking away with if I can find that. Someone that didn't have much money. Let's assume I have only $800 in my bank account. Just assume that I have only $800 in my bank account. Okay? I have 20,000 products to sell, projectors to sell. If I find 20,000 customers, I would walk away with $600,000 profit from $800. I'll just find one, two, three customers today, tomorrow, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, next tomorrow, 9, 10, 11, 12. Before you know, in a space of 10 months, in a space of 12 months, I've earned $600,000 just by leveraging. All right. Why? Because I know that is capacity. My supplier has the stock. So it's for me to do the work and go find customers. And I will show you exactly how I do that, how I find customers, the most efficient way to find customers that want to buy your products online, my own model, my own approach. Okay. All right. So access to many products to promote. I have access to many products to promote because of my supply. And it's not just one supplier. I can leverage so many suppliers. In fact, I could leverage so many suppliers that are selling the same product I'm selling. So the same type of projector that I'm drop shipping, there might be many suppliers, 5, 6, 7, 10 suppliers, selling the same product. Or maybe I have a direct line to the manufacturer. Okay. And I'm leveraging their manufacturing capacity to drop ship and make money. So those are the two leverages you have in drop shipping. Okay, so we profit from supplier stock as long as we find customers. Leverage bulk inventory without a massive capital investment. That is exactly what is happening. Okay, we promote and sell without buying in bulk. This is the power of drop shipping. So I'm going to explain using Dangote Refinery. So Dangote Refinery is the hot thing in town now. I want to explain using it so maybe you understand better. Okay. All right. So understanding leverage in dropshipping. All right. A multi-million dollar hypothetical example. Now, this is going to be hypothetical, but hopefully you understand what I mean by leveraging with dropshipping. All right. So Dangote Refinery, what do? They refine oil and produce fuel. All right. PMS, what you use for your motor, jet fuel. So what we use to power planes. That is what they do, right? Cool. So I go to Dangote Refinery, all right, and I negotiate with them. I ask them, I need a fuel ship tanker, right? I need a fuel ship tanker, all right, a small fuel ship tanker. That is what I need. Okay, so I want to buy the fuel cargo that will fill up a small fuel ship tanker. How much can you give me for that? I negotiate with them. Hypothetically, we agree for $5 million. $5 million worth of fuel cargo in a small fuel ship tanker. All right. So this is what a ship tanker looks like, in case you don't know, like this. All right. So 5 million, Dangote tells me $5 million. Hypothetically, I say, okay, cool. I agree with it. Do I have the $5 million? No, I don't have it. Okay. But what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to go and find a customer. Okay. So I look at that fuel cargo and I say to myself, okay, let me add $2 million profit. All right. I'm going to add $2 million profit margin to that for that fuel cargo and sell it for $7 million. So now what do I need to do? I need to find a customer that will pay me $7 million for the fuel cargo. That is what I need to do. Okay. Now, I start promoting, start looking for a buyer. I go to Belgium. Belgium's there. No, I can't find anybody. I go to China. I can't find anybody. I go to Sri Lanka. They're interested, but they're dragging. I go around the world to try and find. Then all of a sudden, a buyer from India comes forward. They have the $7 million. They want to buy the cargo, the fuel cargo. I said, no problem. They pay me $7 million. I take out my $2 million profit. Okay? What do I have? I have $5 million left. All right. I have $5 million left after I take off my $2 million profit. All right. The buyer in India has paid me. I received the money, $7 million. I take out my $2 million profit. I have the 5M for Dangote refinery. Okay. I go to Dangote refinery. I slap the check on the table and say, I have it. Okay. They fill up the fuel tanker, an own fuel tanker, and send it directly to India, to my buyer there. Transaction completed. Dangote gets paid their $5 million. The buyer in India gets the fuel cargo. What do I have? $2 million as profit. This is somebody that started without having any $5 million whatsoever. What was the change? I was able to find somebody to pay my price, to pay out my price. I was able to find a buyer somewhere in the world that was able to pay my price. That is leveraging, guys. And that transaction right there is dropshipping. That is exactly what dropshipping is. Okay? So global dropshipping gives you a scaling leverage. All right? It gives you a scaling leverage. It gives you an advantage, that scaling leverage advantage. Okay? For you to be able to scale your profit, for you to be able to scale your business without really having the necessary capital and funds to go at it the traditional way. That is what dropshipping gives you. It is the typical middleman business. Okay? So for people sitting down there waiting for some kind of physical business to have the fund to go into it and whatnot, you're not making as much money as somebody that's doing global dropshipping. You're not. You're not. Okay, you can't leverage the same way. You don't have the same headaches. Okay? All right. So a typical business would require fundraising, all right, or capital raise. You want to build a yes, big supermarket. You need money. Do you have the money? The banks won't loan you. The banks will not give you the loan. Do you know why? You're a new business. Where's your 3 years transaction history? You don't have. So for anybody that wants to go into business, physical business especially, right, you need to have the physical capital to start the business, maintain the business as well. Some people start, but then they run out of cash and can't maintain the business. Okay? So global dropshipping is something you can start without having a big ass capital. You can leverage, you can even start small, go slowly, and then build from there. Okay? It is just common sense. Common sense. Common sense when it comes to comparing the global dropshipping business with your various physical business. In fact, what you do is when you start a global dropshipping business and you're making the money you're making because you're leveraging, all right, though that profit, you can now use it and invest in physical businesses here and there. That is when it works. Why? Because the global dropshipping business acts as your bank to fund whatever it is. You want to go into real estate, you want to put money in stocks, you want to put like whatever you want to do, right? You want to start a barbing salon, you want to start a bakery, you want to like whatever you want to do, you want to start a supermarket. The global dropshipping will fund those businesses easily because it can be a high profit margin business when you run it properly using my own model. It can serve as your bank instead of going to the bank to beg people in suits for money. You can have your own personal bank, okay, and use it to fund your investments. People don't see it like that. Again, it is just common sense. Okay? Okay? We are selling the same thing. We are selling the same projectors, right? We're selling the same portable projector. Okay, I'm drop shipping it. I have a wide range of customers. I'm selling to people that have more cash than your customer audience here in Nigeria, for example. I'm making more money than you. We're selling the same product and I'm making more than you. Okay? And let me give you an illustration. Right? So this is, let's call this person Chinedu. This is Chinedu. Okay. Chinedu is in a Alaba market selling mini projectors. Okay. Chinedu is struggling with his business. Right. The customers are coming, but it's slow. It's slow. Chinedu is selling the mini projector for 50,000 naira. A customer comes in one day wanting to buy the projector. Chinedu is excited. The Chinedu tells the customer the price, 50K. The customer looks at it, say, nah, 30K last. That's how much I can pay, 30,000 naira. Chinedu is sweating. Do you know why? Chinedu's profit on that projector is 10,000 naira. If he sells it at 30K, he loses. Chinedu begs, negotiates. Okay, 40,000 naira, take it. Chinedu is ready to accept and break even on that product. Why? He needs to desperately convert his product into cash. He needs cash. He has product. But that product, honestly speaking, a product cannot buy you bread. A product cannot pay for your transportation to go back home. A product cannot pay for light bill. A product cannot pay for your water. A product does not pay for your kids' school fees. It does not. You need to convert that product to money, to cash. That is what you need to do. Okay? So what happens? Chinedu and the buyer agrees and the customer agrees on 40,000 naira. Sold. That is what happened. Did Chinedu make any profit? No. But at least Chinedu is kind of happy. Do you know why? He has been able to convert a product into cash. That cash is useful to him. He can use it to eat. He can use it to buy medicine for the people in his family. For himself, his wife, his kids, his mother, his brother, sister. He can use that cash to do it. Okay? Chinedu's journey. That is Chinedu's journey. We are selling the same projector, but I'm making more money than you. The people in abroad, they don't price. They don't come down and negotiate price. My price is my price. That is what they pay me. All this would make sense when I explain to you my model, my own type of dropshipping. Then you would understand what I mean. Okay? When you focus on providing value to people in the West and you set your own price and they understand the value, the customer comes and understand the value, they will pay that price. They will pay that price. Okay? So that is the difference. All right? You know, Chinedu ended up selling the product without making any profit whatsoever. At cost, 40K, selling price 40K. You know, the hard acceptance, at least it is cash. Accepting a loss of profit just to survive. This is the story of many Nigerians in this country. You're lying to yourself. You think it's not true. Crab in a bucket. You put a crab in a bucket, they're struggling all together. The world is big, wide, but all you can see is that bucket. Nigerian market. And do you know the crazy thing about Nigeria? Big country, population wise. But most people, you can only deal with a physical location because of the nature of the country. The country was safe, was smooth. We have the infrastructure. Business will flow because you can be in Nigeria, you can be in Lagos and sell to somebody in Kano smoothly. The product arrives next day or next 2 days. Okay? But in Nigeria, but in Nigeria, you deal with many risks. Your package might not even reach. You might get lost. Okay? It might not even reach them. Or he reaches the customer, then another story. I don't want it anymore. I've changed my mind. Something you sent from Lagos to Kano. What can you do? Your operation is payment on delivery, right? Or the person paid half. They decide to keep the product until you refund them, then they can send it back to you. Yeah, people that are doing business in Nigeria, they know exactly what I'm talking about. They know the headaches. Okay, they know the headaches. So yeah, this is the story of Chinedu. That is the story of Chinedu. Okay, so common sense, common sense. So we have gone past the common sense aspect. All right. Hopefully now, you're convinced about the model of global dropshipping, the business model of global dropshipping, and how lucrative it can be, how helpful it can be, how valuable it can be to you. All right. So we've ticked off common sense. Now let us look at what matters. Right? What exactly matters when it comes to global dropshipping? What do I need to start this thing called global dropshipping? All right. I want to tell you first what you need, and then we are going to look into my own dropshipping model, how I get results for clients, how I get results for myself, for my own dropshipping businesses, how I do it. How, over the years I've refined my model. I've also adapted, as new things come through. When I started this started these years ago, we could never have thought about AI becoming a thing. I didn't see it. No, I mean, none of us saw it, or even seeing exactly how global dropshipping has evolved. But you have to evolve with it. What is the model that works today? We're going to discuss that when we reach introduction to my own dropshipping model, because I'm going to reveal that to you. All right. All right, guys. So one of the decision you have to make if you want to do global dropshipping from Nigeria, of course, or from Africa, is to know the places you can connect with us and actually take action to be within our environment, within our community, within our vicinity. Okay, when it comes to doing that. So where can you find us? Where can you connect with us? If you're watching this YouTube video uh, now, what should you do? Have you subscribed to us? Right? Have you subscribed to our channel? Very easy to find. Winston Pedigree. Winston Pedigree. Click on subscribe and subscribe to us, to our channel. Right? If you ever have any intention of doing global dropshipping, e-commerce, this is the channel you should keep close to your side, because I will give you value and knowledge that you will not get from anywhere else. This is based on experience, not theory or textbooks. My experience over 12 to 15 years. That is exactly what you're receiving. All right. So click on that subscribe button. All right. Now, if you can also connect with us on Instagram. We post results, client results, our results there. And you can also chat with us. We are very open when it comes to chatting on Instagram as well. Now, we have an old account called Winston Pedigree together. It's an old account, it's locked. Okay? It's locked. So if you message us in this account, nobody's going to respond to you because we don't use it. All right? We have it, we control it, but we don't use it anymore. Okay? So what we use is Winston underscore pedigree. Winston underscore pedigree. This is the Instagram account you should follow. You can follow the other one, we don't mind, but you can follow this one and chat with us with this one. This is our support Instagram account. Okay? Which is this. All right, Winston Pedigree support, Winston underscore pedigree. All right? As you can see, results. That is what we post, mainly post on this on the Instagram account, results from clients, from ourselves. All right, so just hit the follow button. And if you want to speak to us, make inquiries, hit the message button and do that. Now, we take you more serious when you message us on WhatsApp. All right. If you inquire about global dropshipping, our services, our training, whatever it is, our management services, or you just want support. All right. If you come on WhatsApp, we take you more serious and we respond to you way more faster. Okay. So WhatsApp, this is our WhatsApp number. Put that in on your WhatsApp and message us if you need anything from us regarding global dropshipping, e-commerce, or any other thing. Okay, that is exactly what you do. So YouTube, search for Winston Pedigree. We are the only ones answering this name, so you would easily find us. Subscribe to us on Instagram. The same thing, Winston underscore Pedigree, Winston Pedigree support. Okay, follow us on Instagram. All right, all right. Then on WhatsApp. All right, message us on WhatsApp for very serious inquiries. Right, you're ready to get started. You want us to enroll you to start managing your business, to build one for you, to make you money, whatever it is. WhatsApp, guys. All right, 0913-863-4443. All right, that is it. That is the WhatsApp number. Okay. All right. So what matters? All right. What matters? All right. What do you need to start a global dropshipping business? Okay. Gadgets, phone, laptop, internet. All right. You need them. Now let's go down to what you actually need to run the business. Okay. You need an online store. You need an online store, which is a website. You need that. Okay. Um, So how do I explain this now? This is a physical store, right? Chinedu has a physical store. This is a physical store. Physical stores lined up here in Alaba Market. All right. This is their physical store. This is where they stock their product. This is where they keep their product. Customers come and have a look. Okay, what are you selling? I see you're selling charger. You're selling this, you're selling that. All right. That is what a store is. So imagine you have this, but you have it online. Right? That is exactly what it is. So that is where you stock your products. You put your products in to display it to customers, so customers can come look around, find what they like, choose what they like, and actually buy it on your website. Add to cart, check out, make payment for the product online. Okay? As opposed to Nigerian buying behavior or Nigerian buying structure, abroad, customers pay upfront. That is a standard buying culture. You pay, then the product gets delivered to you. Okay, that is exactly what happens. So abroad, people pay upfront. Okay, so you need an online store, a website. You need products. Okay. All right. So before we talk about products, let me show you an online store. For those I don't know, you definitely in this age you've seen an online store. An online store is a website that stock products, okay, and put them up for display like this. Liberty House stores. This is an online store. They stock products, variety of kids products, as you can see here. All right. So this is an online store, and you can check out and buy. All right, the products. Cool. So the next thing you need is products. What are you selling? All right. What do people pay you money for? People are not just giving you money just for giving sake. They're giving you money in exchange for something. What is that thing? It is products. They want to buy the product that you're selling. They want the benefit that product provides. That is why they come to you. Okay? What else do you need? A reliable supplier. Well, now you find a product. Do you have a good supplier for that product? A supplier with enough capacity, enough stock, enough inventory. A supplier that would actually deliver the product to the customer on time. Do you have that? That is a reliable supplier. You need that. All right. Okay. Now you have the product, you have the supplier. Well, nobody knows you exist. Nobody knows you're selling the product. So how do you make yourself visible to the world? To that customer looking for your product? How can they see you? How can they find you? What do you use? Use your ads platform, which is right. I'm going to show you very soon how I find customers, but use ads platform. All right, you advertise the products, push it out there, make sure customers can find you. My model allows customers that really want your product when they are ready to buy the product to find you. You're not just throwing money and running ads for visibility's sake. No. Imagine reaching a customer when they want it. Right? You're coming to me to try and sell me LG TV. I already have TV. What am I buying TV for? All right. So 2 months after my TV spoils, now I need the TV. Now I need the TV. Most likely I've forgotten about you. I'll go buy it from someone else. Now imagine that you reach me at the very moment when I need the TV. That is what I'm talking about. That is what efficiency means. You reach the customer at the point where they are ready to buy. That is where you can maximize your profit. All right. Payment gateway. How can a customer pay you? How can they reach you? All right. There are many structures that exist. But preferably, if you can, Stripe, get Stripe, Wix payment, Woo payment. Okay. And there are others. That exist that you can use to collect payments from customers around the world. Okay, so these are the things you desperately need. Well, not desperately, these are the things you really need to start a global dropshipping business. Okay, now, platform, all right, the platform for our online store, we use Shopify. So, how, you want to, you want to get started, you're thinking about, okay, well, how do I get or set up an online store? All right. What do I use? There are many providers. All right. There are many builders out there, but I personally use and personally suggest Shopify. All right. Which is this. This is Shopify. Okay. This is Shopify. And that is what I suggest you use. That is what I use. All right. To create an online store to start drop shipping. Okay. As you can see here, currently working on one, right? In one already, Shopify. Okay. So that is what I use. All right. To create the online store, Shopify. All right. Cool. So now I've been able to explain to you what matters, what you need. All right. So we can tick this off. In the next video, let us look into my dropshipping model. But before I even do that, I want to talk about the old traditional dropshipping model, the ones that some people are still using today. Okay? The ones that some people are still using today. But then I would introduce you, after that, I will introduce you my own dropshipping model. And then I will tell you why it works. I will explain to you deeply why it is so powerful. Okay? That it is almost, I don't want to say impossible, but almost impossible for you to fail. I mean, how can you fail? How? Okay? How can you fail? We're targeting customers that need the product, that are ready to buy the product. Okay? You've presented yourself very well, professionally. How? Right? This is a model I've been working on for the past 2 to 3 years. 3 years, I would say, refined it. Now I'm ready, we're using it for the past 3 years. Now I'm releasing it out to the world. Like, this model works. This is what you should be doing. This is my model. I've refined it. I've tested it. This is the model you use. Thinking about going to global dropshipping. If you're ready, if you're thinking about seriously making some dough, this is the model you use. Okay, so we're going to talk about that next. All right, guys. So let us talk about my model. All right, my own model and approach of drop shipping, the one that I've refined over the years. But before we do that, let us talk about the old model. All right, so you can be able to compare and see why mine is better. The old traditional approach of drop shipping required you to find a winning product and then use social media ads, Facebook, Instagram ads, and eventually TikTok ads came into the frame. All right. You use social media ads to find impulse customers that would buy the product. That is the old model. All right. So product selection, step one, product selection. So you select your product. Step two, you set up your ad campaigns and start running them. Step three, you're reaching cold audience. Okay. And in between that, you might reach an impulse buyer. Okay. They'll buy from you. But if you're not very skilled at social media ads, you can easily waste money because you might not know how to target, you might not know how to approach creatives. So you might not get as much sales, making your campaigns to be to be unprofitable, to not be profitable. Okay? So what is the outcome of that? You get high ad cost, low conversion rates. Okay, your budget, your advertising budget is draining. Okay? Um, And with the old model, you have to constantly test products, right? Because you're selling winning products, you're selling trend, what is selling today, right? And that is because you're selling products that other people are already selling and making money. You jump on the bandwagon. Somebody else is selling a product, making money. You see that, then you quickly take that product and start trying to sell it too. All right, so you can make money. So it might just be 2 weeks, might just be 1 month for you to make money with that. Okay, and once the product dries out, you're not getting enough sales or enough quick sales or profitable sales. What do you have to do? You have to now go find another trendy product to drop ship. Okay, so this is the old traditional approach of drop shipping, which some people are still trying to do today. Okay, I have my own model, and my own model is very strong. I have refined it over the years. Okay, so for the old dropshipping model, let me show you exactly what happened, right? Typically, we use AliExpress, CJ dropshipping, or even a private agent in China to find a product or to source the winning product. So this crawling crab is something that has been going crazy lately, right? So this is considered a winning product because people are buying it. So what would typically happen is you would come here, you would import this into your Shopify store, okay, and then you would find the video somewhere in the internet, like the promotional video of this somewhere in the internet, and you start promoting it, right, promoting the ads and driving people to your Shopify store. And you are doing it temporarily because once this stops bringing sales, you go find the next thing to sell. Okay, so this is the old traditional model. So, for example, this is someone currently running ad for the product. So let's see ad details. Okay, to see more. All right, we can even watch the video. All right, let me. All right, so this is the curling crab. All right, it can be used as pet toys. It can be used as kid toys. Okay, so you can see how very catchy it is. So this is the old dropshipping model. If I was doing the old dropshipping model now, I would download this video, import that product into my store, and start selling this crawling crab. That is the old dropshipping model. That is the old dropshipping model. Okay. Now, you can still make some money with it. That's fine. We teach it. We teach the old dropshipping model. But if you really want to make high income, you want to make serious money, then you would focus on my own model, which I'm going to show you, very soon. So let me just read this out. So the old Facebook model, all right, it involves finding winning products and running broad Facebook meta ads, hoping to catch impulse buyers. Okay, this model targets cold audiences, okay, who aren't actively looking to buy, resulting in high ad cost and low conversion rate, high ad cost, low conversion rates, and constant product testing cycles that drain your budget. That drain your budget. Okay, so that is the old Facebook, ads model. So what I'm going to do now, and let me explain something to you, so you really understand. Let me explain something to you, so you understand. You know, when you're running ads on social media, okay, think about it from yourself. What do you go to social media to do? When you click on that Facebook app, or TikTok app, or Instagram app, or X, or Twitter, tell me, are you going there to find something to buy? Is that your thinking? What do you go on social media, those apps, to do? Genuinely, you go there to socialize. You want to wish your mom happy birthday. You want to wish your secondary school friend that you have not seen for years, all right, happy birthday. Okay, or catch up with them or check up on them. You want to check up your favorite social media blog and see what they have posted today. You want to go and socialize in the comment section of a post, arguing, debating, or agreeing with someone's opinion. Those are the things people do on social media. You want to find out what's going on in the world, what's trending on social media. These are the things that when we click on those apps, we want to do. Nobody's going there to say, I want to buy jeans. You're not doing that. All right. So you're going there to socialize. So when we run ad on social media, it is something called disruptive marketing that is happening. We are disrupting the socialization of the audience in order to introduce them a, an offer, either a product or a service that they might be interested in buying, or create awareness for something happening, maybe an event. That is what we do when we go on social media to to advertise. Okay, so what you have is that there are so many cold audiences. A cold audience is that people that don't know you, don't know about your product, they're not really focused on you, but you're trying to introduce yourself to them. You're doing a cold approach to them. To a huge amount of people will not react to your ads. But there might be some people that might impulsively react to your ads. Okay, and that is what you're hoping for. All right, so that is exactly what brings the outcome. My model focus, my own model now focuses on people that are interested in me or people that are interested in my product, what I'm selling. So it is easier to do business that way. What I'm selling, you're interested in it. Let's just negotiate, the other stuff. That is my model. Okay, I'm not trying to convince anybody. And with my model, it is much more easier to sell, higher value products or sell high priced products because the person is already interested. They already, accepted that this is going to cost much. They already possibly have the budget for it, the money for it. So it's just about convincing them to buy from me. That is my model. All right. And we are going to talk about that now. Okay. So, what is my model? Okay. Now, there are three things you need to understand that exist within my model. Okay. Number one, we are looking for, or we are going to be selling and drop shipping high profit margin products. That's number one. Okay. Number two, we are going to be using Google text ads to promote and find our customers. To promote and find our customers. Okay? Two. Number three, we are going to be using, we are going to be sending those customers to a very hyper specific landing page, specifically for the value that they're looking for, specifically for the the benefit or feature they are looking for. This is the best way to sell products. If you are an online marketer, you should know this. If you went to school for marketing and you've done Google Ads even digital marketing courses, you should know this. If you don't know this, then you didn't take a very good digital marketing course. All right, you should know this, and I will show you exactly what I'm talking about very soon. But those are the three things you should watch out for: product selection, high profit margined products. Number two, we're using Google Ads. Okay, and I'll explain to you why it is better than social media ads. Right. Number three, we are sending people to hyper specific landing page. To a hyper specific landing page. Okay? Don't worry, I would explain this deeply for you to really understand. I'm ready to really teach you. Okay? So the three things that we've focused on is high profit margin products. One, all right. We're going to use Google Ads to target buyers, so people that are ready, bottom of the funnel, they are ready to buy the product that we are selling now. Not 3 months, not 6 months, not 3 weeks from now. No, now. This is why Google Ads is more powerful than social media ads. If you can use Google Ads very well, companies will pay you millions, okay, for you to help them. Google Ads is extremely powerful. The world's largest search engine. Everyone searches on Google. It is in your phone, it is in your laptop. You search on Google. You must. If you want to know something, you must search on Google. Okay? So when you can utilize and operate ads within that search engine, my God, you have a skill, okay, that is so sought out for, right? You would never lack. You would never lack because there are millions and billions of companies around the world looking for that specific. Okay? Number three, optimize landing page. I use an advertorial style plus a product page to do that. Make it very hyper specific to the target audience I'm trying to reach. Okay, so I'm going to explain this visually for you to really understand. Okay, but first let us start with let's go back to the high profit margin products. All right. What kind of products are we talking about? All right, what kind of products am I talking about when I talk about high profit margin products? Right, what do I mean? Well, I am talking about products that profit. So your profit on that product is $50 to $150 and above in terms of your profit. What would you make if somebody buys the product? What would you make if someone is, if a customer pays for the product? What is your profit by just one sale? All right. So at the very least, $50. All right. Preferably $100 to $150. Okay. The more, the better. All right. So that is exactly what I mean by high profit margins product. I am not, I repeat, I am not talking about high ticket products. I'm not talking about go find some product that is high priced or high value. That's not what I'm talking about. That is not what I'm talking about at all. You can find a product that sells for $20, that sells for $20, okay, but you can sell that product for $100. $80 is your profit. So it's not necessarily you going to find a high price product that you can buy for $400 or that costs $400 for you to sell for 1,000 or 1,005. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the margin. Focus on the profit margin, the profit you make by selling one. That is what matters in this my model. Okay. For example, this is a product. This blanket, right? It cost about $30 or £30. This one, but I can sell this for 120. I can sell it for 120. Do you understand? By properly marketing, all right, making the angles much more juicier, I can sell this for much more price than the $30 it is going for. Lifestyle photos like this will do the work. Okay, structure it properly into my ads. It will do the work. All right, so from $30 to $120, what is my profit? And even if I want to reduce it to $100, I can sell it for $99.99. That's $99.99. Okay, I can play that pricing game and still make $70 anytime I sell this. Okay, that is the magic of knowing my model, using my model. All right, so I'm not looking for high ticket products. I'm looking for high profit margin products. Okay, so that is exactly what I'm explaining here. All right, now let me even touch on even one other product as well. Like this product, for example. Okay, this product example can cost $50, $50. Okay, but I can sell it for 150. What is my focus? I'm focused on selling an outcome, not the product. It's not the product that I'm selling. That is why I can sell for more. That blanket that I just showed you is the outcome. What am I saying? What outcome am I pushing to the customer? What outcome are they looking for? Comfortable night's sleep, something warm, something smooth. What are they looking for? How can I push it to them? The same thing with this. So I look at the strength of the product and I ask myself, how can customers use this product? That is what I sell, the outcome. So it allows me to sell the product for more. All right? It allows me to sell the product for more price. Do you understand? 3 spray modes. Like show them things and speak to them in a way that they understand the outcome. How do they use it? How do they enjoy the product? That is what convinces the customer to say, you know what, I will spend my money to buy this. All right. When you don't do that and you're focusing on selling product, as in product to product, then you lose the customer because you're not offering anything better. Okay. This product as well. So this is an ultrasonic pest control repeller. So for bugs, for rats, for mice, all those things, cockroaches is going to repel them. Now, this product goes for about $40. Goes about $40, but I can sell it for 160. You're scratching your head and saying how, right? Right? You are scratching your head saying how. Well, what I'm selling is the outcome, guys. I'm selling the pain point. So I have to understand my customers. And I'm not going to sell them generally. So the way how I would sell somebody worried about cockroach will be different from how I would sell it to somebody worried about mouse. So this is the point of me saying that my landing page becomes hyper specific based on what my customer is looking for specifically. If you sell this generally, meaning you just say, okay, I'm selling ultrasonic control repeller for every rodent, every pest, all right, flies or mosquitoes or bug or spider or you know, rodent, ants, mouse. Like if you do that, you're gonna lose the customer because it is too generic. So if I want to sell this product, I'm gonna pick the ones I want to focus on. All right, and any other one is as an opportunity for me to expand the business. There are people that are worried about flies. They're dealing with too much flies. That is their worry. They don't care about mouse. They don't have a mouse problem. They have a fly problem. What is my business? Why am I bringing mouse into the case? No, let me sell them on how this is going to help them specifically solve their flies problem. Although this product has the capability of dealing with mouse, cockroach, spider, and all that, this specific customer is focused on flies because that's what they're dealing with. So the landing page that I send them to, the landing page on my website, where I send them to, the page I send them on my website, is going to be focused on how to use this product to eradicate flies in their home. That is what they care about. That is what will make them buy. Okay? Same thing with someone. If someone is dealing with mouse problem, rat problem, it doesn't have a bug problem or fly or cockroach problem. That's not what they have. They have a mouse problem. If someone is dealing with that, their focus is how does your product help me eradicate mouse? If I waste my time talking about this, I'm going to lose the customer. So I'm going to create a specific page talking about how this product helps them eradicate the mouse problem. That is relatability in the highest level. Highest level. Right? You understand? So that is exactly what I would do. When I talk about hyper specific landing page, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Right? That is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? That is exactly what I'm talking about. All right. And I love this product because I can convince the customer to buy more than one, three, four, five of this. Why? So that I can properly cover around the house. So bundle deals in this case are very sweet. Very. Bundle deals in the case of this are very sweet. Do you understand? So that is how I can really maximize that income and profit, using my model. Okay. So this product can cost $40, but because of what I just explained, I'm relating to the customer's pain point. I'm preaching the outcome, which is eradicate mouse forever using this. Don't, you know, did all the nastiness of dealing with mouse, which is if you kill them, their blood is around. What else? You have to pick up their PCs, you have to dispose them. No, you don't have to deal with it when you use the solution. This is what I'm preaching to the customer. They just don't come around your house. You live in peace. You don't have to worry about them. This is what I'm preaching to the customer. What am I preaching? I'm preaching the outcome. Outcome. Very powerful. Okay? So so my model is now based on that. All right. So let me come down to the second point. Right? What is the second point now? I've talked about the high profit margin products. And then later in this video, I'm going to show you how to do research and find them. Okay. I told you I'm going to reveal a lot in this video. This is the most powerful video I've done. In this, I'm revealing some internal secrets, of my company, my firm. All right. So Google Ads. Google Ads. Why does it work? Why does it fit in my model? Okay. So let's do some common sense application. All right. So let me ask you, what do you use Google Ads for? personally yourself. How has Google Ads helped you? Sorry, not even ads. Sorry, Google, the search engine. How has it helped you? All right. So I came to Google and I searched camo jeans with back pocket. What do you think it gave me? It gave me exactly what I'm looking for: camo jeans with back pocket. All right. So these are other businesses and vendors, even the ones you know, Fashion Nova, Ralph Lauren. Okay, they are promoting their products. See them. They are promoting their camo jeans. So if I look at this one now and I like it, what do? I buy it. Do you understand? So they're advertising, and this is Google Ads. We call this Google Shopping Ad. That's what it is. Okay. There's also Google Text Ads, but the point I'm trying to make is that anytime you search for something, Google will provide you with what you searched for. What you search for. That means I'm searching for this now, real time. I've done the consideration. I've done that. I've prepared for it. For me to be very specific, I am kind of ready to buy, very much ready to buy. If not, if I'm not that specific, I would have just typed camo, I would have just removed this and put just camo jeans. There's a difference between me searching for camo jeans and me being very specific with what I want. I want a camo jeans with back pocket and possibly two front pockets. If I type that, Google is going to return me with results explaining exactly what that is. Show me the options I have. If I want to shop, if I want to buy, people to buy from. Or when I scroll down, it just talks more about the camo jeans. I start seeing, you know, let me scroll down. Yeah, more options for me. The same thing, camouflage jeans for me to buy from. So now let me use another scenario. All right. So if I type in child daycare service in Manchester, this is what I type in on my phone or my Google. What do you think Google is going to return me? Right? This is called sponsor results. All right. This is Google Ads. What's it showing me? It's showing me child daycares around the location that I'm talking about, which is Manchester. This is Google text ads. This is the text ads I'm talking about. That is within my model. Okay. Why is it very important? Because I can target. I can target what somebody is searching. That is powerful. That is very powerful. These people showing up here are targeting exactly what I'm searching for, which is child daycare service in Manchester. That is why they are showing up. So if it, I have a child, I need a child daycare. What do you think I'm going to do? And they are doing it well because they're telling me the price. They're starting at £50. Oh, now I'm interested. Now I am interested. So I can click on this and go to the landing page and learn more about it, about what they offer. Okay? Same thing with this one. Day Nursery in Stretford. Curiosities Childcare, book a visit. East Finchley Childcare, open 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. These are ads, Google ads. Okay, so my model works. Applying Google text ads on my model is based on the ability to target what a customer is searching. This is the bottom of the funnel I'm talking about. I can target customers that are ready to buy because they would be very specific with what they are looking for. There's a difference between me typing, like I said, jeans. It's too broad. But when I'm very specific, I want a jeans that's folded at the bottom, that has a gray color, that is the gray color. I'm being very specific. That means I am ready. I am ready to buy. I know exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, those are the kind of people we want to go for because it's easier to convince them, and it allows me to maximize my advertising budget. I'm not just throwing money into the air hoping that somebody will see it. No, I'm matching with people that are ready to buy. I'm talking with buyers. I'm negotiating with buyers. I'm doing business with buyers. Okay, not time wasters. Right? That is why this model works. Okay? All right. So now what is going to happen is let us see another example. Again, I'm trying to explain to you how Google is used. So if you type on Google, who is the Prime Minister of UK? What is it going to return to you? Right? It's going to tell you the Prime Minister of the UK, Sir Keir Starmer. Okay? It's gonna give you that. If you go around and search on Google, when will the World Cup 2026 start? What do you think it returns? It returns the matches, tells you exactly when the World Cup is going to start, which is 11th of June, showing you the matches as well that will take place, the match schedules. Okay, so that is exactly what Google is for seeking information and for trying to find direction to what you're looking for. Okay, when you advertise on Google, you are trying to be visible for people looking for what you are selling or offering. You are putting yourself out there for customers to find you. Okay? As opposed to social media ads where you are disrupting, you're hunting down people to convince them, to be interested in your product or what you're offering. Two different things, two different flows. Two different flows. All right? If you're hunting, you're doing more work. You have to look around, go around, finding what you're looking for. All right? If somebody's looking for you, they come to you. You just make yourself visible or make yourself easy to find. But they come to you, right? They come to you. So that is exactly what it is, right? So now that I've explained the use of Google Ads, so the core philosophy, not interrupting scrollers. Right? I'm not interrupting people on social media. I am reaching active searchers with Google, right? That's what I'm doing. So now let us talk about the all right. So what we're going to do now, let's look at my strategy. So even with Google Ads, I have my own strategies that I follow that allows me to maximize profitability and income. All right. You can run Google Ads. You just go there, put it there, and run it. But what makes me win over you is my strategy. My strategy. Okay. So I use a keyword strategy focused on buyer intent. So, I talked about the ultrasonic pest repeller, repelling rats, cockroaches, all those things, right? Now imagine this. My approach is based on buyer intent. So you see that person looking for my product to use for their mouse problem, or somebody that don't even know about my product, but they are aware of their problem, which is I have a mouse problem in my house. I'm desperately looking for a solution. Those are the people I'm targeting. Those are the people I'm targeting. Buyer intent. That's what it means. What is the intent of the person trying to buy the product? How do they intend to use the product? That is what it means. So me figuring that out, then I ask myself the question, well, how will they search then? How will they use Google to search for solution or search for my product? What will they type in? I need to know that so that I can target it, so I can reach them. So buyer intent long tail keyword. A long tail keyword is a long phrase that is specific. Okay, and I explained to you, someone searching for jeans versus someone searching for camel jeans with back pocket, two different things. Camel jeans with back pocket is a long tail keyword. It's a long tail phrase. A long tail phrase is any phrase that has more than three words. More than three words. Okay. All right. So that's exactly what I use. I target exactly what the customer is looking for. Let me give an. Let's go to my keyword tool. So I give an example. So this is so for example, someone can search for robotic pool cleaner, or they can make it very specific. What exactly are you looking for? Robotics pool cleaner for my large pool. Now I know what you're looking for specifically and how you intend to use it. What is your use case? Okay? Or someone might search robotic pool cleaner for L-shaped pool. That is very specific. All right? So when I use my keyword tool, it allows me to see more and understand more. So people are searching for cordless robotic pool cleaner. Interesting. Okay? All right, it allows me to see more how people would search. So that is what I use it for, to see that specific. All right. So what I'm going to do now is look at, okay. And when someone searches for that, I want to be waiting for them. I want my ads to be visible. Okay. So what do I mean visible? Google text ads. I want it to, for example, if someone types pest control service UK, right? Maybe not UK, but that town. Pest control service Liverpool, pest control service New York, pest control service Atlanta. Okay, this is exactly how I'll be showcasing my ads, right? I'm focused on the pest control. I'm typing exactly, the things that I want to see: fast, effective, reliable, all that stuff, family run business, blah blah blah, right? To be able to, show and appeal to my customer. I will typically do better than this, but I'm just showing an example. This is Google text ads. So this is how I would position myself, waiting for them to see me, then click, to go through my website and my offer more. That is exactly what I would do. All right. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about the landing page. All right. What is the third thing? The third thing, the optimized landing page, right? Where am I sending customers to? Where exactly will they land? And my landing page is hyper specific to the outcome of whatever the customer is looking for, to the value of that specific customer searching. All right, like I explained with the ultrasonic control pest control repeller. Okay. All right. So what is the structure of my landing page? Okay. What is the structure of my landing page? That is exactly what we're going to look at now. So I don't send people to the typical product page, right? Because it is more of a hard sell if you do that. I would explain. So this is a typical. This would be classified as a typical product page. All right. Why? Once they hit here, boom, buy it now. There's a hard sale already. Once they hit the landing page, they see the price. Okay. Buy it now. This doesn't help you with customers that are looking for solution, but not necessarily knowing the product. It doesn't. So you're only selling the product. You can only sell the product to customers that know the product and are looking to buy the product. What would then happen is that the customer will then focus on only the price, right? Not anything else. Because those are the customers you're looking for anyways. Okay? All right? So the customer will just focus on only the price because those are the kind of customers that would actually stay, right? Oh yeah, this is what I'm looking for. No, 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 no. I know the price. Those are the customers that will bounce. Some of them, most of them will bounce. Some will buy, but most of them will bounce. Okay, if you use this model, a hard sale already. My model is focused on educating and enlightening the customer on the value of your product first, but most importantly, the problem, the outcome. Enlighten them about the problem and the outcome. How can this product really, like, for them to come here, they came for, so they searched something. See, for example, the ultrasonic repeller that I was talking about, all right, the ultrasonic repeller that I was talking about, this customer came for mouse. He wants to eradicate mouse. What do you think I'm doing? All right. What do you think I'm doing? So I'm focused on telling them how this product will help them eradicate mouse. So when they come to the landing page, I want to be focused on helping them understand how I would help them eradicate mouse. Introduce them the product, then somewhere below, somewhere under, you know, I tell them, I prompt them to buy. I show them this. This cannot be the first thing they see, right? And let me show you exactly how to do and how to work. Okay, right. So this should be how it should look like. This should be how it should look like, right? As you see, the first thing here is discover gender and issues for match unmatched comfort. Then you sell them on this, okay? This white breathable mesh, cushion insole, all that. But it is not a hard sale. You don't see any hard sale here. You just prompt them, okay? If you want to shop now, you buy, but you're focused on selling the product. Text here, then a lifestyle further here, 45K plus sold. All right. Then when you come down, it's like, okay, stories of success, right? 5 reasons why running shoes are that. Do you understand? You're focused on selling them. Okay, how can my product help you? What is the value? What is the outcome if you use my product? Right? You're enlightening them, okay, about the value of your product and the outcome they get before you get to the point of buy it now. Before you bring them to the point of okay, it's time now to buy. Okay, so you attend to the two kind of customer audience you're going to get. People that they are problem aware but not product aware. So they want, okay, how can you solve my problem? I need a running shoe, but I want it to be comfortable. I jog every morning or I jog every evening, or I'm preparing to run for the marathon. All right. Um, there are people, most of your buyers will be people that are problem aware but not aware of your product. So what would happen is that, they come here and they want to know more. And that is exactly what you're doing. Now, there are going to be the people that they are problem aware and they are also product aware. So once they hit here, they want to get to, okay, yeah, I understand. I want to shop now. So that is why you put this there. So when they click on shop now, what does it do? It takes them down to the action, product action section, which is this. Okay. So that is what I'm saying with regards to this. I would like to push this below down, focus on enlightening and educating the customer first, before then prompting sale for them to buy, prompting bid for them to buy. Okay, let me show you another example. I love this. Now, this is a kitchen upgrade mom design. So this is basically for mothers, right? This would fit, if you want to gift your mom that loves to cook, you want to gift your mom that loves to cook, and they love kitchen utensils. This is for them. So you like Mother's Day gift, a Mother's Day gift, birthday gift, all that stuff, perfectly fits perfectly for people that want this. So this is a hyper specific landing page targeting that like people are looking to buy gifts for their mom, their mother, but also like are thinking of kitchen utensils to buy for their mother because their mom like loves to cook. Okay, all right. So give the gift of non-toxic kitchenware and save up to 15% for a limited time. That's what this is saying. The kitchen upgrade mom deserves. So it's for a daughter or a son is buying the gift for their mother. Okay, that's exactly what's happening. Sleek non-stick pans. So less oil, easy clean, enjoy hassle-free cooking and effortless cleanup with our innovative design. Okay, so you can see there is no hard sell. First, you want to explain to them, okay, why is my product good? Reasons you should choose the kitchen utensils, right? You want to explain to them that. Now, what is included? All right, so what is being added? Okay, so the package, right? That's what you're doing. What I would also, if I'm doing this, because this is just templates, but if I'm working on this, I would also include many reasons why you should buy this for your mom that loves to cook. All right, not just about the product. I would include that as well. Customer reviews. But I will make this hyper relatable, hyper specific to the specific target audience I'm going for. That would be my aim. Okay, so so by the time you've done this, done convincing them, then you bring them down to the right. It's time to buy. You've convinced them already, right? Convinced them already. It's time to shop. It's time to buy. It's time to make a decision now. I've done all the convincing. I've enlightened you. You know, now it's time for you to make the decision. Are you going to buy or not? But what I would also add is I'll put the urgency factor here where you're getting this. For example, this is $842. I can give you this for $600, but the offer expires at midnight. It makes them make the decision today if they want to buy or not. You'll be shocked at the amount of people that would actually buy today because of that, just that factor of them missing out on a good deal. It works very well. Okay. All right. So we don't do this. This is not really what we do. What I do with my mother. I don't hard sell, right? Because I know that some I'm missing out on some very good customers that they are problem aware but not necessarily product aware. All right. So I want to enlighten and educate them, and I don't want to compete based on products because it is going to affect my profit. Okay. I don't want to compete based on product. It is going to affect my profit. I want to compete based on outcome, on the value of my product, so that I can charge more, I can make more profit. That is how my model really works. Okay, so I've showed you guys the landing page, optimized landing page. Okay, that fits within my model and allows me to make the amount of money, bring the results that I have. Okay, all right. So now I've introduced you to my model. I've also explained to you the old model. Okay, and introduced you my own model my own dropshipping model for you to see. Okay, so I'm going to cross that out. All right. I've talked about platforms and online store, showing you Shopify. Okay, and signing up to it, and it being the online store we use, explaining to you about the online store. I've done this. So now we go to choosing products. Okay, so we've covered all this. Now we go to choosing products. How do I find those profit margin products, high profit margin products? Where do I find them? How do I go about researching and product research? Okay, we're going to talk about that. After that, we look into supply dynamics. After that, we look into finding customers, generating sales. So this is where I show you Google Ads inside. Okay, and talk a bit more about my approach, my strategy when it comes to setting up Google Ads, setting up Google Ads, and using it to find customers. All right, so I'll show you a practical example. Okay. All right, guys. So one of the decision you have to make if you want to do global drop shipping from Nigeria, of course, or from Africa, is to know the places you can connect with us and actually take action to be within, okay, within our environment, within our community, within our vicinity. Okay, when it comes to doing that. So where can you find us? Where can you connect with us? If you're watching this YouTube video uh, now, what should you do? Have you subscribed to us? Right? Have you subscribed to our channel? Very easy to find. Winston Pedigree. Winston Pedigree. Click on subscribe and subscribe to us, to our channel. Right? If you ever have any intention of doing global dropshipping, e-commerce, this is the channel you should keep close to your side because I will give you value and knowledge that you will not get from anywhere else. This is based on experience, not theory or textbooks. My experience over 12 to 15 years. That is exactly what you're receiving. All right. So click on that subscribe button. All right. Now, if you can also connect with us on Instagram. We post results, client results, our results there. And you can also chat with us. We are very open when it comes to chatting on Instagram as well. Now, we have an old account called Winston Pedigree together. It's an old account, it's locked. Okay? It's locked. So if you message us in this account, nobody's going to respond to you because we don't use it. All right? We have it, we control it, but we don't use it anymore. Okay? So what we use is Winston underscore pedigree. Winston underscore pedigree. This is the Instagram account you should follow. You can follow the other one, we don't mind, but you can follow this one and chat with us with this one. This is our support Instagram account, okay, which is this. All right, Winston Pedigree support, Winston underscore pedigree. All right, as you can see, results. That is what we post, mainly post on this on the Instagram account, results from clients, from ourselves. All right, so just hit the follow button, and if you want to speak to us, make inquiries, hit the message button and do that. Now, we take you more serious when you message us on WhatsApp. All right. If you inquire about global dropshipping, our services, our training, whatever it is, our management services, or you just want support. All right. If you come on WhatsApp, we take you more serious and we respond to you way more faster. Okay. So WhatsApp, this is our WhatsApp number. Put that in on your WhatsApp and message us if you need anything from us regarding global dropshipping, e-commerce, or any other thing. Okay, that is exactly what you do. So, YouTube, search for Winston Pedigree. We are the only ones answering this name, so you would easily find us. Subscribe to us on Instagram. The same thing, Winston underscore pedigree, Winston Pedigree support. Okay, follow us on Instagram. All right. All right. Then on WhatsApp, all right, message us on WhatsApp for very serious inquiries. Right, you're ready to get started. You want us to enroll you to start managing your business, to build one for you, to make you money, whatever it is. WhatsApp, guys. All right, 0913-863-4443. All right, that is it. That is the WhatsApp number. Okay. All right, guys. So one of the decision you have to make if you want to do global dropshipping from Nigeria, of course, or from Africa, is to know the places you can connect with us and actually take action to be within, okay, within our environment, within our community, within our vicinity, okay, when it comes to doing that. So where can you find us? Where can you connect with us? If you're watching this YouTube video now, what should you do? Have you subscribed to us? Right? Have you subscribed to our channel? Very easy to find. Winston Pedigree. Winston Pedigree. Click on subscribe and subscribe to us, to our channel. Right? If you ever have any intention of doing global dropshipping, e-commerce, this is the channel you should keep close to your side because I will give you value and knowledge that you will not get from anywhere else. This is based on experience, not theory or textbooks. My experience over 12 to 15 years. That is exactly what you're receiving. All right. So click on that subscribe button. All right. Now, if you can also connect with us on Instagram. We post results, client results, our results there. And you can also chat with us. We are very open when it comes to chatting on Instagram as well. Now, we have an old account called Winston Pedigree together. It's an old account, it's locked. Okay? It's locked. So if you message us in this account, nobody's going to respond to you because we don't use it. All right? We have it, we control it, but we don't use it anymore. Okay? So what we use is Winston underscore pedigree. Winston underscore pedigree. This is the Instagram account you should follow. You can follow the other one, we don't mind, but you can follow this one and chat with us with this one. This is our support Instagram account, okay? Which is this, right? Winston Pedigree Support, Winston underscore Pedigree, all right? As you can see, results. That is what we post, mainly post on this on the Instagram account, results from clients, from ourselves, all right? So just hit the follow button. And if you want to speak to us, make inquiries, hit the message button and do that. Now, we take you more serious when you message us on WhatsApp. All right. If you inquire about global dropshipping, our services, our training, whatever it is, our management services, or you just want support. All right. If you come on WhatsApp, we take you more serious and we respond to you way more faster. Okay. So WhatsApp, this is our WhatsApp number. Put that in on your WhatsApp and message us if you need anything from us regarding global dropshipping, e-commerce, or any other thing. Okay, that is exactly what you do. So, YouTube, search for Winston Pedigree. We are the only ones answering this name, so you would easily find us. Subscribe to us on Instagram. The same thing, Winston underscore Pedigree, Winston Pedigree Support. Okay, follow us on Instagram. All right. All right. Then on WhatsApp, all right, message us on WhatsApp for very serious inquiries. Right, you're ready to get started. You want us to enroll you to start managing your business, to build one for you, to make you money, whatever it is. WhatsApp, guys. All right, 0913-863-4443. All right, that is it. That is the WhatsApp number. Okay. All right, guys. So we are now into the finding and choosing products. Okay, product research. So where do you find products? The products that will work with my model. Where would you find it? Okay. Walmart. Let's start with Walmart first. So you can check on Walmart and I'll show you what to check. All right. Then you go through Manu Manu. Okay. Then you go through Ecommerce. I'll tell you exactly what to check. So for Walmart, when you go on Walmart, this is Walmart. All right. Walmart.com, the biggest retailer in the world. And it's an American company. So where would I to find products to sell in-demand products? Because remember, the criteria is you want to find in-demand products with that can provide you with very good profit margin. That means you can add good profit to it, and people will still buy at your price. Okay, that is what you want. Optional, but in addition to that, and this is kind of optional, but if you have this, if you find the products with this, then smooth ride from there. Any product that can push or have that can push or affect emotions. Any product that can push emotional response or that can affect the emotions of people. Either typically you're trying to solve a problem, an inconvenience for somebody. That would spark an emotional connection. Any products related to kids, all right, it spark emotional connection. Pets, emotional, right? Something that can spark emotional um, response. Okay, so what do you do now? So we're in Walmart, right? What you want to focus on is the deals, right? the flash deals. Anything that has a deal going on, typically, is currently selling. Typically, and that is the easiest place for you to discover products that you don't know about. All right, even just by looking at this frame here, right? What am I seeing? Right, I'm seeing a Viboto inflatable water slide. I'm seeing this outdoor trampoline as well. Okay, cordless stick, vacuum cleaner. So if you want to see more products, you can click on view all here, or you can just click on departments. Okay, then click on where is it at? Deals, department. Yeah, so let's see, flash deals. Right, flash deals. You can click on flash deals. Okay, so I've already done that already. So these are the flash deals currently running on Walmart. All right. So all you need to do is go through this and then discover products. Then apply my criteria to it. For example, I can't sell these shorts because, my criteria to use my model, you need a minimum of $50 profit margin. This can't get me, 50, I mean, I can try and sell it for $100, but at that point in time, it's premium. I don't want to, it's too premium. Okay. What is this? So this is a shopping dish buffet set of 4 pack. Yeah, something like this would work. You can sell this for 180, right? You can sell 150 or 150, and people will still buy it. Okay, let's see. Something like this would also work. This is a portable inverter generator. Right, you can sell this for 500 and still make a profit. This would work. Furnitures work very well. This would work. So $189, I can sell this for double the price. Okay, or let's say 350. I can sell it for 350. Right, this bassinet for kids as well. Baby bassinet can sell it for 200. So that is exactly what you're doing, right? To find something to buy, find the product, look into the product, research it, learn about it, and then add your profit margin to it and start drop shipping it. Okay, that is what you should do. All right, so that is for Walmart. All right, this is for Walmart. And we've done that now. So now let's look at Mano Mano. Mano Mano is a big marketplace, UK based, okay? But you can find products here. You can find products to sell, to both the US and the UK market and all that. Remember, you're just doing research. You want to discover products, all right? You want to discover good products that you can drop ship. This is not time for you to think about supply. Now, one thing to say, if you want to drop ship towards the UK market, you can also use Mano Mano as a drop shipping source, supply source. All right, so you can just pick this product and say, okay, I'm going to add 100 pounds to this product and sell it. Right, you can do that when somebody pay you, you come here to fulfill the order. All right, come to Mano Mano to fulfill the order. All right, so now let's go to bestsellers. What you should do, right? Click on bestsellers. So to start researching on Mano Mano, click on bestsellers. All right, and then it's going to take you here. Then it has different categories, so garden and outdoor, tools, right, home and living, bathroom. So you just go through the categories, right, and just see, what do you want to sell? Discover stuff. This is an outdoor chair with an armrest. Good. I can sell this for 350, and I'm not kidding. I can sell this for 350. Okay, right. This is a swimming pool set. What else? What else? Um, this is a modern corner wardrobe. Oh, I love this modern corner wardrobe. Amazing. I can sell this for 500. Right? Can really sell it for 500. You can go into the business of dropshipping corner wardrobes. That can become your niche business. You go find customers that are willing to buy corner wardrobes. Remember how I told you how to apply the ads? If you apply it like that, you will sell so much. This is easily $100,000 business. In Nigerian sense, you're doing 150 million naira a year. I don't know, like you think about that. Okay, this is where I find and research products. Can go into lighting and all of that. And remember, I said you can also dropship from these guys. Okay, so now let us go to the last one, which is Ecom Hunt, right? Which is Ecom Hunt. So let's go to Ecom Hunt now. So you need to sign up for Ecom Hunt, right? It's free. Just sign it up. Although they have higher plans. Um, and this is a product research platform, right? A product suggestion platform. So they give you information about products and all that. So this is also going through it. Apply my criteria while going through it. Search for products you can add $50 to. Search for products that are in demand and customers already know about them and are searching for them. Search for product, choose products that, if possible, can have an emotional effect, right? You can push emotional response on people. Okay, this is a picnic table, for example. Although they're showing cover set the main to fit my model is actually the picnic table that fits my model. The cover set can just be something additional that I'm selling or even give it for free. Okay, when I talk about emotional response, this is what I'm talking about. Right, a product like this is just a magnetic drawing board for kids, right? You can't sell this as just a product. So selling, okay, I sell magnetic drawing board. No, okay, it doesn't fit with my model because I don't sell products. I sell outcomes. Remember that I push outcomes. So these products, I can sell it for more rather than dragging price with other vendors. I can sell it for more just by focusing on outcome. I'm presenting the product differently. Okay, so this is more about, do you want your kids to be more creative? Are you working more? Are you busy mom? Do you want your kids to be more busy? To be more busy, that is a pain point as well. Do you want um, your kids to be good in fine art? So do you want them to practice drawing to be very good in drawing? Do you want them to test their creativity? All these things apply. I can approach it from those angles rather than saying, okay, I'm selling magnetic drawing board. No, I'm selling a solution. And I could even add an ebook to this, an ebook about how to teach your child how to be creative, how to teach your child how to draw. And I could, go get an ebook and add it to this and sell them together. Right? Do you understand? That is the creative, that is me being creative with my mother and wanting to sell it for a higher price. This might cost $10, but I'm thinking, how can I sell this for $100? How can I make this worthwhile for the parent and sell it for 120? That is what I'm thinking. How can the offer be so good that I can sell it for that amount? All right, that is how I'm thinking. All right. So yeah, so you can do research from here, which is Ecom Hunt. Okay, and find products. All right, you can they have so many pages. They have so many pages. So I can go to page 2. I can go to page 3, page 4. For example, let me go to page 2. All right, same thing. Just scroll down and apply my criteria so I can use my model. How can you sell? How can you push it? Right, not just you selling the products. No, how can you push an outcome? How can you push an outcome? All right. When you are very good in marketing and when you're very good in dropshipping is when you can turn almost any product into a moneymaker just by how you can push it. So I'm looking at this multi-pocket travel tote backpack. Very hard to sell. All right. Apart from it just being a backpack or bag, how else can you sell this? How else you want to push it or sell it? You have to find an angle to really sell it with my model because that's the only thing that will allow you to charge more for the bag and you need to make profit. You need to make money. Okay. How can I sell this? Right? If you can sell this, and this is, this is a personal task for yourself, look at this product and go think about many ways in which angles in which you can sell this to make more money, sell it at a higher price. What pinpoint can you hit? What outcome can you push to customers? Who is the perfect buyer for this product? People that are traveling. Okay, what kind of people are traveling? Is it business folks? Is it people relocating? Okay. What exactly is it? People that travel a lot, can you push this as a gift for them? Your husband travels a lot, target the wife, and push that as a gift for the husband. So it becomes a husband gift for wives. Sorry, husband gift from spouse, from their wife. Like how exactly can you sell it? That's how you think. That's how I want you to think. Okay. Anyway, so this is Ecommerce. You can do your research here. Uh, then you know. Okay. So in the next video, we're going to look at suppliers. All right. We are going to look at suppliers. All right. So we just finished choosing products. We're choosing product. Now we're going to look at supply dynamics. Let me show you dropshipping suppliers that you can use. I just showed you one, Mano. You can dropship from there, but I'll show you others. And in the next video. All right, guys. So now let's talk about dropshipping supplies. So these are the ones I'm going to suggest that you can start with. Start your dropshipping business with. These are sources. Now there are obviously more. All right, there are obviously more. Depending on how you want to approach it, there are private suppliers. There are individual retail suppliers, and all that. It just depends on what niche you're doing, what products you're pushing, and all that. When you come under our umbrella, you get support, right? The most valuable thing you get from us is the support, the ability to seek help, the ability to ask questions to us, and we advise you further on what to do from a professional and from an experience standpoint. Okay, so that is what you get when you come under our umbrella uh, and drop ship with us. Okay, now the first thing is Absinic. Okay, so Absinic is a dropshipping supplier, and you can find products that fit with my model. All right, that fit within my model criteria, okay, and requirements. Okay, second one is Avasam. All right, so Absinic.com. Then there's Avasam, also similar to Absinic. You can dropship with this platform. They have many products, and they will deliver to your customers anywhere in the world. Okay, so Avasam.com. All right, is the second supply source. The third is Motherlist. All right, sell premium dropshipping products from big brands and indie merchants. So they also carry brands, and you have the right to sell. You have the right to sell and dropship their products. So they actually carry real brands, brands that really want you to dropship their products. You can use Motherlist to do so. Okay. What else do I have? Let's see. So after that, we're going to look at Doba. Doba is US based mainly. So if you're thinking about dropshipping within the US to the US market, then Doba is exactly what you should use. Big warehouses around the US, hundreds of thousands of products. All right. Build your dream business with Doba AI powered dropshipping. Okay, so build and stock with AI, 90% US stock plus shipping, 20 plus years of expert market data, 24/7 dedicated support. All right, so you can dropship with Doba. Okay, dropship so Doba.com. All right, Doba.com. For Motherlist, it is motherlist.co. Okay, now the fifth one is Go Dropship. If you're thinking about doing eBay dropshipping, then this is your supply source. This should be your supply source. Right? This should be your supply source. This is perfect for eBay dropshipping, right? These guys. So if you're thinking of doing eBay dropshipping, like the things that people would need, the things that people would typically search, extension, socket extension, like those things that people would typically search, right? You have it here, like silicone pots, barbecue plate. These are things you sell on eBay, and you can also sell this on Amazon. Don't get it wrong. You can also sell this on Amazon. So if you want to start an Amazon business, these guys should be your supply source. All right, go dropship.uk. Then let's go to the next one. You can also find some products that will fit into our model on Gold Drop Ship. All right. Gold Drop Ship is also UK based, UK focused. All right. So the domain for it is goldropship.co.uk. All right. So auto the yes. Let's see. Yeah. Also, although the S is also a dropshipping supply. So build your dropshipping store in 2 minutes with other yes. So you can build your dropshipping business. I don't. This is just marketing. Don't believe what they're saying. All right, but you can build the dropshipping business with other DS supply. Um, they have hundreds of thousands of products that you can use to start your dropshipping business, and they also have products that fit within my model that you can also use. The only thing is that although the DS can get expensive, all right, because of the charges here and there, anywhere, any opportunity they get, they add profit okay to it, so it can get really expensive for you to run your dropshipping business. Okay, so that is for all of the yes. Now the last one, which is everybody know it. This is the original dropshipping supplier when we started. 12 years ago. This was the supplier, and it still is. It still is. If I find very good margin products, I love to use AliExpress. Right, the profit margin can be very nice because this is from China. Right, this is from China, so it can be very nice if you find a good product that you want to drop ship. Yeah, the profit margin can be very good with AliExpress. Okay. All right. So those are the dropshipping supplies or supply source, right, that we have that you can use to start your dropshipping business, but also find products that fit within my model, the model I'm explaining in this video. Okay. So you can also work for yourself. Um, yeah, guys, one thing, don't dropship alone, guys. If come under our umbrella. You can try and drop ship alone, but you're gonna find you can try and drop ship alone, but you're gonna find a situation where you need support. You need somebody. You get stuck here. You need to know what to do here. You need the right advice on and how to approach certain things. You need us. You need people. You need people that have done it before you. If not, you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna waste money. Simple as that. All right. So now we are done with the dropshipping supply dynamics. All right, that's ticked. The last thing is finding customers and generating sales. So how do I find customers? How do I build and set up my ads? Okay, to enable them generate me sales. How do I approach that? You're gonna find out now. Okay. All right. So if you want to understand global dropshipping more from more angles, then go through our YouTube channel and watch more videos. Okay, because we explained it from multiple angles. Okay, from multiple possibilities. All right, and showed you the lucrativeness of global dropshipping. So that is exactly what you should do. Okay, to see um, more results, to see more angles and an approach to global dropshipping from Nigeria, from Africa. All right. Subscribe to this channel and watch these videos. Okay. Okay. So now let us talk about finding customers. All right. The best way for me to show you how is to perhaps use this ultrasonic pest control repeller. Okay. This would be the best way for me to show you. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to approach it from the point of I want to start a business, a drop shipping business, and I want to sell this. Okay. So that is how I would approach it. I want to sell this. All right. So how do I find customers? I want, I'm interested in dropshipping this. How do I find customers that will pay me? Okay. In the past video, I explained to you the use of Google Ads, why it is effective, why I decided to use Google Text Ads. Okay, for me to target. I use it because I can target the search terms, the search sentences of people searching. Okay, so I can target people searching for my products and in various dimensions in which they are searching for it. Okay, all right. So what we're gonna do now, um, I'm gonna show you. I've already put together I've already done the work. I've already done the work in terms of putting together the template to finding customers using Google Text Ads. And my website is ready, landing page is ready, everything is ready. It's time for me to set up the ads and run it to find customers. What is my approach? What do I use? First things first, all right, to get the absolute most out of my model and strategy for the ultrasonic pest repeller, okay, my ads and landing page must align perfectly, all right, with the user's highly specific search intent. Okay, because you are paying for a high intent Google text ads, we want to target people who are looking for a clean, safe, and immediate solution rather than general information. Let me explain what that means. Okay, again, using it again. I want to target people. This is an ultrasonic repellent. So what does it do? It repels. It prevents mouse from coming close to your home, prevents insects from coming close to your home. It pushes them away. Right? It's not a killer. It's not a rat mouse catch or trap. No, it's a repeller. It makes them uncomfortable and they go away. They leave your vicinity. All right, that is exactly what it does. How do I sell this though? I am competing with people that sell uh, what's called rat traps, rat poison or mouse poison, mouse traps, mouse catch, mouse killers. People that are selling those things, I am competing with them. Okay, in terms of me being a repellent. Okay, fly is the same thing. I'm selling insecticides. Sorry, I'm competing with people selling insecticides. Let me see what else. Yeah, for all the other ones, I'm competing with people selling insecticides. That means it's gonna kill them, right? And you have to now clean up. So, because I know my competitors and what I'm competing against the cure rather than the prevention. How do I market this? I have to market this by saying my solution ensures that my solution ensures that you go through a clean, safe, and immediate solution. A clean solution meaning that you don't have to clean up. There's nothing around for you to clean up afterwards, right? Safe solution means that it is safe. You're not breathing in breathing in insecticides, for example. An immediate solution means that this works immediately. All right. So now I'm going to take this now and I'm going to tailor it to the customer's needs depending on what they're looking for. Are they trying to solve a mouse problem? Or is it a mosquitoes problem? Or is it a spider problem? Okay. Then I'll tailor it to that specifically problem that they are trying to solve. All right. So what do I use? What strategy do I use? All right. I use the SCAG keyword strategy. All right. That is the strategy I use. SCAG is single keywords ad group. A single keyword in an ad group. Okay. That's exactly what SCAG is. I will create one ad group per specific long tail keyword. I've already explained what a long tail keyword is for you. A long tail keyword is multiple words in a sentence. Okay, a specific phrase in a sentence. So let me. I've explained this to you guys, but let me do it again. Pest Control Service UK. That there is a long tail keyword. I could also do in London. Pest Control Service in London. That there is a long tail keyword. Do you understand? If it's just pest, for example, this is not a long tail keyword. If it's just pest control, this is not it's not specific. So it's still this is very broad. So it has to be more than three words in a sentence, and it has to be speaking specifically about something. All right, because that is how you show intent. This person who's searching for this is really serious about what they are searching about or searching for. Okay, so so added added to that, or including to that, I use exact match. There are three match phrases. There's broad, there's a phrase, there's exact match. I use exact match as my primary what's it called again? Primary match type. And then I use phrase match as a secondary. So sometimes I might need to use it. But most times I use exact match. Okay? Right? So this is my approach, right? Best ultrasonic pest repeller for mice. This would be my long tail keyword that I would targeting. People searching for this specific sentence. Best ultrasonic pest repeller for mice. Okay, then I'm going to include my match type. This shows that this is exact match. This shows that this is phrase match. A phrase match is basically you're showing up for closer sentences to this one. Exact match means that you're showing for only the exact thing you have put here, the exact sentence you put here. That is the difference between both. All right. Now, what is the user intent? For these, when I'm searching best ultrasonic pest repeller for mice, what is the user intent? Anybody searching for this, what do they intend to use the product for? The user has a specific rodent problem and wants a top rated solution. When someone searches for this best ultrasonic pest repeller for mice, that is exactly what they are thinking. Okay? All right. So the next thing I'll be looking at is this. So this is the first line. So now the second variation of ad, or how I would second angle I'll use to approach ads of selling that product is people searching for safe electronic pest repeller for pets. Maybe not in Nigeria, but in the West, so abroad, the US, Canada, Europe, a lot of houses have pets. They have dogs, they have cats. Okay, and when they buy certain products, they are wary. All right, they are wary about or concerned about its effect on their pet. All right. So if they're gonna buy the product, some people will searching in concern, of their pet or in consideration of their pets. So safe electronic pest repeller for pets. All right, would be something that might be searched for. What is the user intent? The user intent is the user wants a solution but is highly concerned about their dog or cat safety. The user wants a solution but is highly concerned about their dog or cat safety. All right. So what do you have? So you have safe. Let me see. You have a safe electronic pest repeller for pets. Right. That is an exact match. Then you put it on a phrase match there. If you have a small budget, right, don't do phrase match. Just do exact match. Right. Honestly, small ad budget, advertising budget. Okay. Now, what is the third approach? The third approach is this ultrasonic. So now I'm targeting the keyword, the long tail keyword, ultrasonic insect plug-in for home. Now the concern, now I have shifted from targeting somebody that wants to solve a mice problem to now somebody that wants to solve an insect problem. Okay, so ultrasonic insect plug-in for home. Okay, put it in an exact match there. What is the user intent? The user wants an easy plug and play solution for bugs inside their home, for mosquitoes, for spiders. I would even go, okay, yeah, generally insects in their home. Okay, that's exactly what they want, an insect repeller plug and play in their home. That is exactly what they're looking for. So I always try to make sure that the search term I am targeting is part of a pipeline, meaning I want to send this person to a dedicated landing page, okay, that is focused on um, addressing their insect and problem, but also the fact that they want an easy plug and play solution. That is why they ask for ultrasonic insect plug-in for home, plug-in for home. Okay. All right. So when it comes to setting up the ads, right, this is exactly how to be. I'll show you. I'll go to Google Ads. I'll show you. Okay, how it is, so you see it. All right. So there are three headlines you're gonna have. Then there are two descriptions. Right. You're gonna have to put. All right. This is mandatory, so optional, compulsory for you to use, for you to put. Okay. Um, Headline one: best ultrasonic mice repeller. What am I targeting? I'm targeting mice and rodent. I'm targeting this first scag, this first one. Right? I'm setting up the ads for this first one. Okay. So I'm targeting people with mice and rodent problem. So mice, rodent, scag. Headline one: best ultrasonic mice repeller. Best ultrasonic mice repeller. Okay. Headline two: 100% safe for pets and children. So if anybody is worried about, I'm trying to address the objection. Hey, this is safe for your pets and also for your kids, and also for your kids. Okay. Headline three: get rid of mice permanently. Now I'm making a defined statement. Get rid of mice permanently. Okay. Description one: tired of traps and toxic chemicals. I'm asking them questions. Right? Are you tired of using mouse traps and toxic chemicals and insecticides? Right? Or pesticides? Plug in our ultrasonic repeller to drive mice out fast. That is exactly what I'm doing. What I'm saying here. All right. Description two: cruelty free, silent, highly effective. Now I'm painting the ultrasonic repeller as a clean solution to preventing mice and chasing out mouse and rodents. Okay. Then I'm highlighting an offer: free shipping plus you get your 100% money back guarantee. Right? If you come back to us in 30 days and you don't like, use it for 30 days. Okay. The most powerful thing about this is that this money back guarantee, and how it works with this is that, all right, guys. So money back guarantee today. Okay, so when you say that, that's exactly what you mean. It's like come back, if you come back 30 or 60 days to return the product that's not working or whatever it is that you're not seeing any solution, we will refund you back your money. That is exactly what it means. Okay, so add variation two. Now we are targeting the pet safe ad. So now we're targeting the pet safe target audience. So the subset of our target audience that are worried or concerned about their pet. This is exactly the ad pipeline for it. All right. Each of these variation, I call it pipeline. All right, I call it pipeline because go, they would be linked to their own specific landing page, talking about the core value of the pipeline. In this case, the safety of pets. So this, the customer is looking for a solution, ultrasonic repeller solution, but they want the one that is safe for their pets, the cats and dogs. Because, like I explained, in the Western world, a lot of homes do have pets, so you have to take that into consideration. And they would literally search for these. Okay, so what is the headline one? Safe pet electronic repeller. The headline two: no chemicals, 100% pet safe. No chemicals. I have to you're highlighting the fact that listen, this is not a pesticide, this is not an insecticide, this is 100% safe for your pet. Headline three: will repel mice, rats, and insects fast. All right. Description one: the ultimate pet-friendly pest control solution, completely silent to dogs, cats, and humans. Okay. Description two: protect your home without exposing your furry friends to toxic traps or dangerous poisons. All we're doing here is appealing to that target audience that are concerned about their pet safety. That is what I'm doing with this pipeline. Okay, and this would connect directly to the landing page, meaning the landing page would relate the same thing to be speaking towards this core value. All right. So now let's go into the landing page section. Landing page section, and then we'll talk about the intent alignment framework. Intent alignment framework. Okay, so we're going to align the intent, which is what I was talking about there, meaning the ad pipeline should match and relate to the landing page. Each pipeline should have their own landing page. All right. Okay, and it's very important because one, even from an income perspective, right? Each ad pipeline can generate their own revenue. One, like the first one, talking about mice and rodents and rats, can be bringing you $5,000 a month, 5K a month. Okay, the second one might be bringing you $3,000 a month. If you go on to have four, five, six, what do you think is going to happen? Do you understand? Same thing. You can make more money by doing that. Okay, my model is very lucrative, guys. All right, so landing page selling points. Now let's talk about the landing page. All right, so to convert these clicks, your dedicated landing page must instantly mirror the exact language and promises made in your Google Ads. Do not send them to a generic homepage. Then I'm explaining. When someone clicks on your ad, you need to send them to a page that is speaking to the core value, the thing that they saw, that they clicked, that made them click on your ad. I'll give you an example. If somebody is looking for a red shirt or red t-shirt, okay, they click on the ad, they go to your website, all of a sudden they are seeing only a blue t-shirt. What do you think they will do? If somebody's right, they'll leave, right? They'll bounce. They'll leave. They'll leave your website. If somebody's seen red t-shirt, if you're running an ad about a red t-shirt and somebody clicks on it and they go to your website and all they are seeing is green, black, gray, turquoise, teal, brown, purple, orange, yellow t-shirt. You might, and you will have red, but red will be in between, or even be bottom at the bottom. Red t-shirt. Some people might have the patience to go through and find the red, but I'm telling you, most people will just leave. If you make things harder for customers, they will just leave. Okay, because we're in the age of options. You want to relate to the customer as much as possible. They are ready to spend their money. They are ready to give it to you. So make things much more easier for them. All right. But if they click on that ad talking about red T-shirt, and they come and actually see a red T-shirt, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to, it's going to be a much more serious transaction now because you're relating to them. They will spend more time looking at other things, happy that they have landed on a page that actually sells the red T-shirt. That is exactly what is happening here. All right. You cannot be running an ad for somebody looking to solve mouse problem, and then you're talking about pet safety. The person is not clicking your ad to go to pet safety. They're clicking your ad to see, do you have a very good solution for mouse and rat? Because that is what I'm dealing with. That is what they care about. So your landing page should be talking about that alone. When it comes to pet safety, people that are concerned about pet safety but still want the ultrasonic repeller solution, send them to a landing page talking about that. You're presenting the ultrasonic repeller solution. At the same time, you're talking about the fact that it is 100% safe for pets, cats, and dogs, and etc. All right, that is the point of this framework. Okay, so if they clicked on the mice ad, the first headline they should see is the safe chemical free way to get rid of your home mice, to way to rid your home of mice permanently. This is a very powerful headline. Why? Chemical free way to rid your home of mice permanently, ridding your home of mice permanently. This person is is portraying an emotional effect on the person because they might have a really mice, mouse, or rat problem. Do you understand? So if I go to, let me go back to this landing page. So this is exactly where it's to be, right? This is where you have discover gems, running shoes for unmatched comfort. That is exactly where it will be. Do you understand that headline? And then you can match it with a lifestyle photo like this, or even better. Do you understand? That is how you should be. Um, so now we're going to okay, same thing. If they clicked on the pet safe ad, the title they should see or the heading they should see is 100% pet safe pest control, powerful ultrasonic defense, zero toxins. That is what they should see, right? Because now we're speaking about pet safety. All right. So on your landing page, when you're building your landing page, what are the core selling points for you to highlight? So if I want to build a landing page for this product now, what am I looking at? I'm painting out the fact that my customers want a plug and play situation. They want simplicity. They don't want dangerous traps. They don't want pesticides that smell or insecticides that smell and it's dangerous for kids. They want a clean solution. All right. So I'm emphasizing that it requires no setup, no cleanup, no dealing with dead pests. You literally just plug it into the wall and leave it and take care of the rest to repel, push out mouse and insects. Okay, human and pet safety. Now I'm addressing the fact that let's say this is a safe product. It is safe for humans. It is safe for your kids. It is safe for your pets. Okay, now I'm showing wide coverage area. I'm showing ability. I'm showing capability. I'm saying, hey guys, this can cover this area. If your house is too big or is bigger than these specific dimensions, what do? You buy more. In fact, I'll give you a bundle. Two. Buy two, get it for this price. Buy three, get it for this price. You see exactly what I'm doing. This is how I'm playing around on the landing page. Do wave technology. Explain how it works. All right, to build trust. If people trust the process of how it works and functions, right, they will buy it. If they buy into the idea of how the product works and repels mice, mouse, insects that can actually bring results, they will buy it. That is why it's very important to have a how it works section on your landing page. All right. Trust barriers to knock down. Crucial for bottom of the funnel. People, when people are ready to buy, they start looking at other things. Okay. Um, do you have returns? How am I sure this works? They are ready to buy. They trust it now. They believe in they believe it in the fact that plug and play solution. But now they're worried about the business itself. They're looking at you instead. All right. Is this person a trusted person to buy from? So you start breaking down those objections. 60-day money back guarantee, for example. Why why does this work? This product takes about 2 to 3 weeks to work, to show results, to start showing good results. So if I'm telling them that, hey, if you don't like this product within 60 days, within a 60 days window, return it back. I'll give you your money back. Try it. You don't like it? Give me back. I'll give you your money back. Risk free, right? And I'm pointing to the fact that, listen, guys, out of these 60 days that I've given you, you only need 3 weeks, or 2 to 3 weeks to know if the product works or not. If you're still seeing mouse in your house, rat or insects in your house, then it doesn't work for you. Do you understand? But if you're not seeing it, you need it. The product is working. All right. So they won't need to return it. So that is exactly what I do. I use this to build immense confidence. All right. All right. I could also use visual aid to show them even videos or GIF to show the product in action. This would help build that trust and show them okay how this thing actually works. Okay. All right, so use a clean diagram showing the ultrasonic waves driving pests out of the walls, contrasting it with against a crossed out image of dangerous chemical sprays or traditional traps. Do you understand? So, anyways, uh, two things you need to know: make sure that your landing page is loading on that 2 seconds, and it is heavily optimized for mobile. Over 75% of shoppers online they use their phone to do the shopping. So make sure it is optimized for them, like for the phone, for mobile people that use phones. Your website can actually it's well properly laid out on a mobile, not just okay. It looks good, it looks good on desktop or it looks good on my laptop. No, is it good on mobile as well? Okay. So now let us look at. I'm going to go to the Google Ads platform, and I'm going to set up the ads. Okay. Then I'll show you exactly how it looks on the Google Ads platform. All right. All right, guys. So now I'm in the Google Ads platform. I've already clicked on create campaign. Okay. I just want to talk about the objective here quickly. Now, when it comes to you setting up the ads, right? Please click on sales. All right. Click on sales. In e-commerce, sales is what we are looking for. All right. If you have a service business or stuff, then you're looking for leads typically. Okay. Yeah. But sales is what we're looking for. So I'm going to click on sales. Then I'm going to click on continue. Just 1 second. All right. Um, I don't need this, so I'm going to remove it. All right. I don't need that. I don't need this too. The only thing I need is purchase, right? I'm in e-commerce, so I need purchase. This is the conversion goals, right? This is what helps the campaign optimize. So I need the conversion goal to be purchase. Okay, so I'm going to click on continue. All right. So doing Google text ads, should I say for Google text ads, I click search. Search is what I click on. The product on a tab type of Google ads is called shopping. All right. But I choose search. That's the text ads that I'm talking about that works with my model. I choose search. All right. A lot of people talk about performance marks, but I tend to see performance marks are for people that have well-defined advertising budget for like 6 months or 12 months. So you're not waiting to, okay, I want to sell some products first and get money, then I'll continue advertising. No, you already have your budget for 12 months because performance marks needs data, needs enough, meaning it's going to burn your money in the first 4 or 5 months because while it is trying to learn. Performance max means that Google's AI system, Google's algorithm will control your marketing and your ads. Will control your ads for you. All right? They will work like that. So if you have a budget already, let's say every month I want to spend $1,000, for example, on ad. I already have the $12,000 upfront for 12 months. Then cool. You can use Performance Max. All right, because you already have the money up front. And you're not worried about, okay, are you at a loss or not? You allow the system actually learn you about your business. Because that is exactly what it's going to do. It's going to gather data by showing you, like, it's going to run your ad everywhere, right? It's a very powerful system, but it is for businesses that have budgets. I say Performance Max is for businesses that are matured, right? That are a bit established, or you have money. If you need to budget for the Performance Max, learning your business, learning your customers. You need to. All right. You can't use these if you're trying to get profitable sales. So this doesn't work with my model because in Nigeria a lot of people have smaller advertising budget. So I've refined my model to fit that. Okay. So I use search and I use SCAGs and STAGs structure. All right. So click on search. Right. Where are you sending people to? Do you want them to make a phone call to you? Do you want them to visit your physical store? Or do you have a website? If for e-commerce, we use website. So you tick this, then you put your website. After that, you click continue. All right. So this is the frame, all right, of how to set up the start system, creating your campaign. Okay. Now, I've already done it, by the way. I just wanted to show you guys this part. I've already gone and done it. So I'm just gonna go there inside and show you guys what I did. All right. So keyword best ultrasonic pest repeller for mice. So and this is where we enter keyword. I am going for exact match. I've already done that. So I'm going to scroll up. What do I have? Okay. What do I have here? All right. So I have the final URL. I've just put so the URL is the link, the landing page where are you sending customers to for this specific ad. Where when they click your ad, where do they go to? So this is where you put your optimized landing page. Landing page that is specifically for this ad. They're speaking to this ad. So, for example, in this ad, I'm talking about mice rodent, people that want immediate solution for rat problem, for example, right? So I'm sending them to a landing page. So when they click the ad, they go into a landing page that focuses on convincing them that my product is the best solution for them when it comes to immediate solution for helping out with their rat problems. All right, that is exactly what I'm doing. So my display path is mice control ultrasonic. Let's go. I already showed you guys the headlines and stuff. So I've done the sets. I've just imputed that here, right? So best ultrasonic mice repeller. I pinned this one. Then 100% safe for pets and children. Get rid of mice permanently. I've done that. Descriptions is already done. Let's see. All right. So diet of traps and toxic chemicals. I've done that. Cruelty free, silent, and highly effective. Kishiki is already done. All right. I've imputed this already. So let me show you what the ad looks like. So you know. All right. So this is exactly what the ad looks like. All right. Best ultrasonic mice repeller. 100% safe for pets and children. Tired of traps and toxic chemicals? Question mark. Plug in our ultrasonic repeller to drive mice out fast. Cruelty free, silent, and highly effective. Free shipping plus 100% money back guarantee today. All right. That's exactly what I've done. Now, I want to talk about something before I quickly end this. You will see this, right? Add strength to show and pull Try as much as you can to make it good, right? At least good, or average or excellent, right? Those three things is fine. Um, if I want to make it good, all I have to do is add more headlines. Okay. And when I add more headlines, it's tick this to tick this. Um, Include popular keywords. It doesn't work with us. My strategy for Google Ads, I use one keyword per ad. One keyword. So I ignore this. It's not everything Google tells you to do, you do it. Don't. Because Google is serving many kinds of different kinds of businesses, large businesses, small, micro. So it's not everything, it's not all their features or solution that is applicable to you. You need to work with your strategy, your model, your business, and use what is applicable to you. All right. You can add more site links. So links to your About Us page, links to your delivery information, delivery time frame, links to your return policy, links to your privacy policy, links to your collections, product collections. So you can add more site links to make your ad a lot more bigger. Okay. All right. So that is exactly what we have here. All right. And this is the structure of the ad. Okay. As you can see, I can add more headlines here. See, I can add headline, 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 headline. It's going to turn this from poor to good, right? Add more descriptions, for example, so that Google has enough to play around with. All right. That is exactly what it means. So, anyways, this concludes this long ass video. This video is so long, but it is the tutorial, right? And it's for me to really explain to you how global dropshipping works and how you can start it and build a serious business with it. If you have stayed till the end, kudos to you. You've learned so much. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. So we've come to the end of this long video. All right. So we started from, hey, let us show you how to do global dropshipping using my own model, my own approach, my own structure. I have enlightened you in this video, right? I took my time to do it. So now you know it. There's no excuse for you to not go into global dropshipping unless you just don't want to do it. The right, it's not for you, and it's fine. Okay. But if you're looking to make money from Nigeria, earning dollars, then yeah, this is what you can go into, like global dropshipping. It's an option for you to go into. Um, so we explained to you what is global dropshipping and e-commerce. I explained that to you. I use the common sense section to really explain to you why global dropshipping is so superior to most other businesses, all right, and especially perfect for Nigerians. I talk about what matters. What do you need to start a global dropshipping business? Then I introduced you to my dropshipping model. All right, that's what I did here. Okay. I talked about the platforms and online store. We use Shopify. I explained to you what an online store is, compared it with like a physical store where you have goods, showed you an image to explain that. Then I talked about choosing products, which I showed you how to find and then the criteria you should use to choose products that you want to sell. After that, I show you a bunch of dropshipping suppliers that you can, you know, with that you can use to start your own dropshipping business. I revealed dropshipping suppliers to you. All right. And then lastly, the last section I talked about finding customers. I showed you a lot, all right, in Google Ads, how to navigate it, explain things to you, how to approach it, my model, matching intent from the ads to the landing page. I went on the Google Ads platform, I imputed the ads. I showed you that as well. Okay, so that is done. All right, so that is it, guys. This is the end of the video. Now, how you want to start global dropshipping is dependent on you. Okay? So you can decide to start by going through our own training program. Okay? Learn my model, learn my approach, learn my structure, come under my umbrella. All right? My firm's umbrella. So we support you. Number one. Number two, you can do that, go through the training, but then you opt in or you use our setup service. We set up the business for you. Right? You can use our setup service where we set up the business for you. Every single thing you need to succeed. We do that. Number three, we set up the business for you and we manage it. You just sit back while we bring your income to you every month. You sit back at the end of every month, you receive your income. Okay? So those are the things that we offer. It is for you to decide how you want to start your global dropshipping business or this journey. All right, or this journey. All right. So you know how to reach out to us, guys. WhatsApp for serious inquiries there, right? If you want to chat, Instagram. All right. Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Okay. All right, guys, that is it. If you are interested and you want us to set up a global dropshipping business for you and support you, reach out to us, contact us. Comment your thoughts below. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment or reach us on WhatsApp. Like the video and subscribe.